Jeffrey sends this in. For anybody not convinced yet that Beto O'Rourke isn't who he says he is, Beto O'Rourke frequently voted for Republican legislation, analysis reveals. Review of his 6-year record in Congress shows the Democrat frequently opposed own party and supported bills that boosted the fossil fuel industry and Trump's immigration policy. Beto O'Rourke's spirited run for the U.S. Senate in Texas last month has prompted powerful voices in the Democratic Party establishment to tout the outgoing Texas congressman as a 2020 presidential candidate. Yes, if you can't beat Ted Cruz, you should for sure run for president. That's a good idea. However, a new analysis of congressional votes from the nonprofit news organization Capital Maine shows that even as O'Rourke represented one of the most solidly Democratic congressional districts in the United States, he has frequently voted against the majority of House Democrats in support of Republican bills and Trump administration priorities. Capital Maine reviewed the 167 votes O'Rourke has cast in the House in opposition to the majority of his own party during his 6-year tenure in Congress. Many of those votes were not progressive dissents alongside other left-leaning lawmakers, but instead votes to help pass Republican-sponsored legislation. O'Rourke has voted for GOP bills that his fellow Democratic lawmakers said reinforced Republicans' anti-tax ideology, chipped away at the Affordable Care Act, weakened Wall Street regulations, boosted the fossil fuel industry, and bolstered Donald Trump's immigration policy. And he was cool with the TPP. And he waffled on single-payer health care. And now he's a Democratic rising star. So this guy, I don't think he'd win in 2020. I'll say that too. And this is just from an objective standpoint. I do not think he would win. I do not think Joe Biden would win. I think we have to run an outsider against an outsider. You know, 2016 was an outsider year. It was the year of the outsider because Donald Trump was painted as an outsider. Is he an outsider? No, it's a lie. It's a facade. Donald Trump's not an outsider. He's an insider. He was just on the other side of the insider coin. But people are so desperate that a lot of them bought the idea that he's an outsider. So you got to run an outsider against an outsider, or Trump's going to win again, because people are frustrated with our system. People are frustrated with our process. People don't have confidence. That's why congressional numbers are so low. That's why Congress always has a low approval rating. People don't have confidence in their media, as they shouldn't. You got to run an outsider against an outsider. Beto O'Rourke is not an outsider. Joe Biden is not an outsider. And there's a new analysis saying that, yeah, this guy is not a progressive. And he never was. This is nothing we didn't already know.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make